Cheese, do, some toss.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5.
Inside zone.
Offense showing a bunch formation now.
Backs protect.
Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. LB Delaware was free.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. The first to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also...
Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up in the defense.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball. And once he gets upfield, the defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
Plays with 7 options. Gun is selected. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive.
Selected.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5.
Entering
really
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Red option is selected.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stopped it, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Number 4, edge blitz 0.
That completion makes it 2nd and short.
Spread.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Look out. He's loose. Touchdown, Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
You have 7 options.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone and the begins drive at the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Data is selected.
The first play of the drive now for the 25.
Max protect. Max protect.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Oh, just got 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a first set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Douglas Lanston.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Short cross.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's an out route. The catch made. One down at the 7. Clemson moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. You see the quarterback off target there. Put behind him.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It does.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense making up for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a
Entering play
touchback.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 3 Sky.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Suggestions. There are 6
Chris, that's another
categories.
positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
To throw, it's Carr. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's
Entering play
incomplete.
call, coach
Boy, this one's on the
suggestions.
offensive
There are
line,
6
Chris.
safety
They've got to do
blitz.
a better job of
Heavy blitz
protecting the
over
franchise
3
quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
We bring it down to the 25 and we're closer and closer to the red zone. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Spread.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone.
Spread. Audible.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch me over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets six.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
Entering play call, we have 7
So after
options.
putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shuffle builds is selected.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Inside zone.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
We see more and more of this in college football. You just get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14.
Notre Dame, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25.
Categories.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make the play, and they sack him.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Soto. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Inside zone, slant spacing.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Coach on keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion.
Spread.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
There are 6 categories.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass complete on a crossing route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that
There are 6 categories. Option is set to single nickel. Over. There are 6 categories. You have 36 options.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Cover. Nickel. Over. There. Double mug.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Spread. Give cushion.
To the air. It's Carr. QB to the tight end for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Entering play call. We have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 20. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is entering. Depth chart. AHG. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. FG. 3DRG. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. Cap. PWHG. Slot 2. Entering pause. Entering play call. Inside. Flood.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for the 47. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. So teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this. Really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following the game.
Swarm for the pass rush.
Notre Dame center backer here. He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On down at the 3-yard line of this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pulls it in, it's Williams.
Quarterback looks down the field to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
6 categories.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Pass caught, second down now. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Touchdown, Clemson. They finish off the scoring drive. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Give cushion.
Back to pass. It's Carr. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
There are 6 categories.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Defense not pressing this time. Makes a quick catch. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
There are 6 categories.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing off play action. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he
Entering
throws it.
play call, coach suggestions.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
3, nickel. Over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
Down late, they'll keep the offense
Cover
on
3
the
matches
field, trying
selected.
to chip away at this lead.
Give cushion. Spread. Spread.
Try and throw 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they
Entering play
convert
call,
on third
over.
down.
There are 6
Drive keeps going.
categories. You have 36 options.
Boy, the
Cover
defense
3
is in the
matches
right
selected.
coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on
Give
4th
cushion.
down.
Give
But
cushion.
there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Entering play call, over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
Second down
options.
play coming up
Give
for this
cushion.
offense.
Spread.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete.
Entering
Just
play
out
call,
of reach.
over.
Too
There
much
are
on that
6
throw.
categories. You have
Even
36
outside of the pocket,
options.
this
If
quarterback's
zero
having
is
trouble
selected.
finding guys downfield. They are in
Give cushion.
desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the
Entering
ball.
play
It's
call,
incomplete.
coach suggestions.
Boy,
There
what
are
a
6
job here by this
categories.
defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Knocks that
Entering
one
play
right
call,
down the
you
middle.
have 7
So
options.
they get
Return
3,
face
but the
onside.
margin is still huge. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes it. The ball to the ground.
Entering play call, over. There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the
Entering
middle.
play call,
He
coach
makes a stop, but
suggestions.
not
There are
before a
6
solid gain
categories.
that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards
Give
now
cushion.
up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Entering play call,
And
coach
just like that, you
suggestions. There are
squeeze the
6
life out of this
categories.
offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
There are 6 categories.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Formation, there are 6 categories. Double mug, there are 6 categories.
Now they'll empty the backfield in this two-point conversion.
Spread. Give cushion.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dunks a short throw down to the running back.
Entering play ball.
There by the defense.
Base onside.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Notre Dame, 23.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Entering RPO alert mobile.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
Entering
tackled
play
after
ball.
a small pickup there.
Slide. RPO alert.
See, that's how
Inside
you
zone.
limit what an offense
RPO
wants to do. This
inside
time,
zone.
the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's Carr. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24.
Entering play
First
call.
down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Line gets set up. It's the first down play.
Red, white flag is selected.
Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard
Entering
gain.
play
So
call.
second and 4.
Pistol.
That's the mark of a well-coached team.
45.
These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Entering
The defense
inside
stops him
zone.
just
RPO
short of the
alert.
marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Entering play call.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Entering onside kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Entering play call.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
There are 6 categories. You have 12
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. That is broken up and
Entering
incomplete.
play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And this one is caught. He's tackled
Entering
quickly,
play
but the
call.
yardage is good enough for the first
There are
down.
6 categories. You have 12
He
talk about a dream football game at the college
selected.
level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. Time. Nickel. Opt. Double mug. There are 6 categories.
Coach makes the decision to go for a
options.
2-point conversion.
0 is selected.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not
Base
fooled at
onside.
all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Notre Dame, 29.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't
Entering
work.
play call.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. They bring him down just
Entering
short
play
of the
call.
marker,
Coach
inches away from
suggestions.
first down.
There are 8 categories.
What a
NFL
game here. Almost
options.
picked up a
H-
first down.